Hey everybody. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, AG Skittles. I wanted to tell you guys about a couple of easy studying tips, or just school tips in general. So, number 1. I have to do my homework right after school, and it works really well, and on the weekends I usually do it on Sundays. And that works really well for me. Some people like to do their homework before they go to bed or after they eat dinner, so on and so forth. So just find a certain time where you're going to do your homework. And I have A days and B days. Some people don't because they're younger or whatever. But I don't like to put off my homework unless it's on the weekend. Then, like I said, I do it on Sundays. But otherwise, I do my homework until 4 o'clock. So that gives me an hour, and then I finish it later, or if I have no plans, then I'll just finish it right then. Tip number 2, get good sleep. Over the weekend, you can stay up as late as you want, but then when it comes to Sunday night, sleep in. I go to sleep early usually on Sunday nights because it just helps my body rest, and on school nights I try and get to bed by 10. 90% of the time I get to bed earlier than that. Tip number 5. If you need help, ask somebody for help. I am sort of a shy person when it comes to teachers, and like teachers specifically, but I'm not shy around my friends, so you can ask your friend in class, you can ask the person you sit by in class, and if they don't know, then you can call one of your best friends that has that same class as you, ask them, ask your parents, or you can even ask the teacher. Don't be afraid. I bet you somebody has that same question, and just don't feel stupid about it, because I know that sometimes I do feel stupid asking questions because it's like, no, I should know this, but maybe you shouldn't. Maybe your teacher hasn't taught that yet. And studying tip number 5, which will be my last, and studying tip number 5, which is not my last one, pay attention in class. I know that you've probably heard that multiple times before, but it is true. Try not to space out. Don't talk to your friends. I have 88-minute class periods, so it's kind of hard to focus for that whole entire 88-minute period. So, I mean, a little bit of a conversation is okay, but don't make it more than a minute. And, like, if you're working on something, then you can, if you have work time, then maybe look up, take a break, take a breath, then get back to working, and I know that that helps me a lot during class. But if your teacher's talking about something new that you haven't learned, don't just space out. Pay attention. Which brings me to number 6. Tip number 6. It doesn't matter what you wear to school or how you look at school. Don't be thinking during class, don't space out and think, oh, I wonder if my hair got messed up. It doesn't matter. You're there to learn, and I'm there to see friends as well as learning. But I'm not there to look amazing. So, I mean, don't worry about what you look like. Tip number 7. If you have to go to the bathroom, then go to the bathroom. I don't usually go to the bathroom at school unless it's during lunch, but I figured throughout my time at school, and this might only be for myself, if I have to go to the bathroom, it's really hard for me to focus. So if you have to go to the bathroom, ask to go to the bathroom. And if they tell you, no, not right now, then ask during your work time, and if your teacher still tells you no, then just wait until passing time. But I'd rather miss a little bit of time going to the bathroom than I would just sitting there thinking, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, when is class over, instead of paying attention. Tip 8. Make sure that you have all of your supplies. There are some people in school that always ask me for a pencil every single day or every other day, and it gets really annoying. So make sure that you bring your supplies. Everybody's gonna forget something sometime in the year, and that's fine. But don't just not bring supplies, which leads me to tip number 9. Use your locker/cubby. They help. If you are younger, then you probably don't have a locker, but when you do get a locker, use it. They're very helpful, and it's so then you don't have to lug around all your books, and yeah, just use your locker. Tip number 10 is kind of like a 2-in-1, and it's my last tip. So, have fun. If you're like not feeling well and you're not really feeling school or whatever, try and get into the swing of things. Try and have fun, talk to some friends. Not during class though. And just be happy. And if you are feeling sick, then go home. And the second part of it is have confidence. If you're just like, oh, I can't do this, this isn't gonna work, all these people are way smarter than me, then you're not gonna get very far in school, and it's just not going to work out the way you want, and school is like 50% yes, I can do this. And then the other 50% is studying, listening, and all the other tips that I've given you. But this one is really important. Be confident in what you're doing. If you're not confident, then ask some questions. If that's not the issue, then just do something to make it so that you feel like you understand it, you can do this. And those are 10 of my studying tips, my just school tips. And if you follow all of these, then you will get good grades and just feel better. Now, I suggest you rewatch this video, pause, and think about every single tip. And if you do that, then it'll actually help you a lot in school. And I'm probably going to do that myself. Have a good day. Bye.